Superman the Animated Series Season 1 Episode 5 titled A Little Piece of Home, and the story basically about for this episode is that Superman comes across this green glowing rock, kryptonite, and he doesn't know what kryptonite is, but he knows that it weakens him, and when Lex Luthor finds out, he uses kryptonite as leverage. This is a big improvement from last episode, because last episode I really felt the villain motivations, the Toyman motivations were kind of jumbled and weren't really focused. With this is focused because it is Lex Luthor we're talking about. Lex Luthor has always have one goal, and that is destroy Superman. And you know, from this version, the relationship of Superman and Lex is going to be probably the best thing from this show. Yeah, every time that Superman stands and floats outside of Lex Luthor's office, you know you're going to get a damn good scene. And even if it is mostly Superman giving Lex Luthor the silent treatment, it is fantastic. The scene for this episode of like Lex basically saying that, you know, I got the kryptonite and I want to use it if you look the other way. And yeah, and Superman says like, you know, I don't work with criminals. And you're like, God, this relationship is going to be good. Even if it's like one of them is just going to give them the silent treatment. Like, this is a really good thing. And then, you know, Lois Lane shows up, which is, you know, I felt the dialogue and her motivations over this and her meaning to be in this episode felt more organic versus more of a like, Lois Lane, she needs to be there, and she basically needs to be kidnapped. And she doesn't get kidnapped in this. I mean, she is, you know, in the same room, trapped in the same room with Superman, but at the end with the T-Rex, no, she's trying to help. She's trying to get the kryptonite away from Superman, trying to hide them from lead. And it's kind of nice to see like Superman, who has never understand what kryptonite is. This is the first time that this show, this universe, and Superman himself knows what kryptonite is. And I like how kryptonite is just some random word someone just called it. Like, it's not what Krypton created. Like, it's like kryptonite. Okay, makes sense. Kryptonite. And I like, this is a lot of stuff. Like, everybody has like a moment to do. Probably the weakest part is that there's these like, I don't know, like this like heist team that Lex Luthor hires, which is meant to be like a trap that felt kind of useless. You know, I just felt like, you know, why they're there, and the chase scene wasn't really that good, and stuff like that. And you know, it is kind of nice once again to see a Superman who's not as powerful as normal, but it does kind of fall into this kind of thing of like, it's just, you know, it felt weak really, these like the heist team that Lex Luthor hires. But you know, Superman fighting a T-Rex is awesome, just awesome to look at. And yeah, I mean, a little piece of home seems like it'll be a little piece of going back on track.